time for Greece. And I do think that a weakness of institutions is keeping foreign direct investment from coming into the country, particularly the weakness of the judiciary. I know the government has pieces to address the judiciary in the Greece 2.0 plan. All of the reforms in that are necessary, but they won't do anything to address the politicization of the judiciary. That's never really been tackled, and I think it needs to.
Thank you very much. Now, we've listened to the government, to the institutional actors, we listened to the academia, the university professors. Now it's time to turn to the business people. Christos is joining us. When it comes to business, where does Greece find itself in this new international environment resulting from COVID-19, the war and the energy crisis? What are the opportunities and what are the threats on this business environment?
To be sincere, I came here very optimistic, and it's one of the rare times Professor Vetas is less optimistic in a panel. So, but truly, as Christian and I are representing entrepreneurship here, I would like to confirm my belief that despite the only crisis, if I may, the obvious threats that are emerging and this challenging geopolitical re-engineering that is happening in the world, Greece is emerging. If you see the totality of the picture, Greece is emerging stronger. And, the important factors of that is the fact that we indeed plays an important role in the business. We indeed managed successfully the recent international crisis, the Greek leadership, COVID, Ukraine war, energy crisis. We managed less effectively some of the internal crises, but the overall sum is very positive. The recovery is here of the economy, despite the fundamental problems which obviously are challenging us. And the business, something strange happened to the business world in Greece. So the 10-year crisis that we have been through, 10 to 12 years, have equipped us as businesses to more difficult times. So what we realize, especially us that work in international companies, is that Greek businesses in some ways are more ready than our counterparts in developed countries like Germany, Switzerland, France, etc. As because of crisis, we managed to redesign our supply chains to be more flexible and agile. We looked at our costs, we invested more wisely our resources. We tried to innovate, and some of us did it pretty nicely. We became more consumer-centric, trying to serve the best way our consumers. And we put our transformations as a priority, which brings us in these beneficial states now. Now, Greek businesses, a few of us have one qualitative element that is really important on the difficult times we have ahead. We really believe in the country. And we have proved that our company, the company I'm working in 2017, in difficult times, we made a massive investment in Greece for that time, 300 million euros, brick and mortar investment, so machinery, employment, 300 people at that time. We boost exports of Greece to many countries in the world, including Japan, which is our main export destination. And we kind of proved in these difficult times that things are happening. From that time until today, we had 2 big rounds of additional investments. 200 already materialized, and at the end of the month, we are announcing another round of hundreds of millions of euros. And someone would say that, okay, you are one company. This is not true. A lot is happening in Greece. I will close with the example of my home city, and actually Apostolos' home city, and Minister Kalafatis area, Thessaloniki. It's the second biggest city in Greece, 1 million people. In 2016, Deloitte had, the multinational service company, had 100 people there. And in a discussion I had with the CEO at that time, he told me, you know, in the coming period we will hire another 50 people. Oh, it's fantastic, it's very important for the city. Last December, they completed 1,000 people in Thessaloniki, They did the job for Pfizer, another 450 people for Pfizer. They are helping also Champ, insurance company. They already have 70 people. They are going to go to 400. Also, Cisco is already there. So just a small example of how investments are happening in Greece. The roadmap is there.
Thank you very much, Mr. Charpantidis. Mr. Hadjivinas, you're the president of the Hellenic Entrepreneurs Association. So how do you see the Greek growth being sustainable? And in Greece we have this motto about the small and middle-sized companies. We say they are the backbone of the economy. How do they play their role in driving growth?